Hey folks, welcome back to Street Rust. We are back on the free car, rules to follow. We got some stuff left to do this car before we give it away. Anyway, what are we gonna do on today's video? Number one, we're gonna get the windshield out. Number two, we're gonna get the interior out to see what we got going on. Need the windshield out because I can't even begin to look at the roof and work on it until I get the windshield out. Tools will need to do the job. You go to Harbor Freight for like 10 or 11 bucks. You'll get a package of tools. Some of these are for interior. This one is great for getting molding off. And I already experimented because this had to come off on the back. You can see, well, the trim's up here. Here's the little thingamajigs that hook into, let me find a good, you can see by my finger there's a stud in there. These clip in there, and then they clip the molding on. And what this tool is doing, as you go up underneath, you're hitting one of those, and you're basically compressing it down so that you can take the molding off. So this is obviously as rough as it gets. This is Swiss cheese back here. So I am gonna get us set up on the front here, looking this way. This is going to be a mess. You'll probably see a lot of fast forwarding. I'm going to use gloves because there's a lot of glass involved here. There's a lot of silicone involved here. I'm going to go ahead and run a blade. I will run a blade. I'm going to run a blade down. You'll see me run a blade all the way around. They got silicone everywhere. Go ahead and score that. And then we'll probably, looks like we have to start with this piece right here. We'll go ahead and try to get that off. I don't see that there's anything on the inside there. No, that probably, I've never taken one of these off on a Galaxie. I'm gonna imagine that fold, it clips in here and then folds over. So we'll soon find out. So let me get everything ready, get set up, and we'll be right back and get going. All right, let's get it on, as Barry White would say. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. So I'm gonna go ahead and score around here. Boy, there's a lot of silicone in there. And I'm gonna start scoring. Oh, a lot of silicone. Silicone's your friend. Okay, that's scored. I'm just kind of scoring. It doesn't look like there's any silicone. And there is down here though. Kind of get from the middle. A lot of silicone here. You know, there's so many ways to do this. I've seen people, but first you gotta get the trim off. Then you figure out the next step. Is it a Ford, is it GM? What kind of seal is it? Some people cut it from the inside. You ain't cutting that seal up under that dash in there. That's for dang sure. So now let's see what we have as far as clips in here. I don't feel anything and I'm running it. And I don't want to booger up this trim. They have got that all siliconed up. Well, bebop-a-lulu. I'm afraid I'm not hitting. Oh, maybe there's a clip right there. Actually, no, that's this piece is underneath this piece. And I don't know if I maybe pop it. Let me get a rubber hammer here. See if I can pop that over. Okay, so there's my rubber. You know, folks, you just experiment. I've never done this before, but I don't want to break anything. that seems to be coming off there. But it doesn't want to come off, and I don't want to tear it up. That is coming off. Okay. Can't tell if that's a clip or if I've got. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. I don't think it matters if the door is open or not, but just in case. So I'm probably freaking everybody out. This whole piece is wanting to come off now, maybe. Oh, there's definitely a clip there. Let's see, there's some glass. There's a clip right there. So that's definitely loose there. But what in the world is holding this on? There's no screws. It's just got to be pressed on. This isn't wanting to come loose right here. I don't know how many clips are in here. There we go. All right, folks, let me figure this out. Unfortunately, I'm not as good as I thought it was. I'm not as good as I once was. Be right back. Okay, 20 years ago, I would have just kept beating on it and bent everything to high heaven. So, all right, so here's the deal. Weather stripping, that's this right here. You've got to pull it out of this channel, okay? Comes out of this channel, there's enough flexibility. This channel goes all the way around to the back. So it looks like, I'm sure that's cheap weather stripping. I'm sure it's only like 25 cents a foot. Anyway, so we got that. Then you get this. What did I do? I ran the putty knife down through here because it was kind of glued and siliconed in there as well. That comes back. Then this piece, you can see these screw holes here. So after you get the weather stripping out, you take out all these screws. Then you take out these screws, then this pops right off. I mean, ingenious design, works great. So let me put you back on the stand here. Let's see, why isn't that door shutting? Oh, that's because now the trim is in the way. All right, no big deal. All right, now let's make sure you guys can see this okay. All right, now, so there's no clips for this piece right here. Now, so we're back to this piece right here. Now, I can see a clip right there. I got to get that clip released. Boy, that clip don't want to let go. I'm like saying it right now. Oh, that's a big clip too. All right. See, I'm already bending it up. I don't want to be doing that. That's a big old clip in there, folks. I probably need to pull that piece off first. So anyway, let me show you this clip. Then I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of this off. Then we'll get back to the window because I thought this was like a seal where the glass went in. Sure doesn't look like it to me. Maybe I'm confusing it with my Mopar window. But anyway, that's a big old honking clip right there that holds this piece on. It's nothing like these little small ones right here that hold the back window trim on. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get the other side off. It would probably be better if this piece that overlaps, if I get it off first. So I'll get all the trim off. Then we'll come back, and I can already tell you, folks, that this is already loosey-goosey. See there? There's that whole windshield. I can probably get that out fairly quickly. Then we start the cleanup process and try to find a windshield. Like I said, windshield wise, I mean, I can find them for less than 200 bucks online, but it's 300 bucks to get them shipped and an extra 125 if it comes to your house because it's got to come by truck. I got another buddy that restores vehicles. He's got a glass company, 300 bucks landed, but dang. There's also a salvage yard, like I said in the last video, there's a salvage yard I found over southeast of Oklahoma City. I'm gonna call in tomorrow, see what they got, and see if I mean, you know, you drive 2.5 hours to save a couple $100, probably be worth it. Should I do it, Gabriel? Hi, Gabriel. Gabriel's down working on a 2.3 liter turbo engine, tearing it down, rebuilding it. Okay. All right, folks, let me get all this done. We'll be back. Okay, folks, just a quick update. My brain got to calculating. It does that a little slower these days than it used to. So instead of muscling off this clip like I did and bending it up, I'm like, look at here. It just slides right off. And behind the slider offers, you got these little anti-rattle things. So, anyway, don't tear up your trim. So the concept, and I have yet to find this. I actually found it on a 64, similar concept. So basically, this piece here, this piece slides. I don't know how this is held on yet. We'll get to that. And this piece clips on probably, but then this piece goes over it and screws in and holds it all. So plus it helps hold in the windshield. So very, very good design, I guess, now that I know how to do it. So we'll be back. All right, folks. Wing windows, don't slam your forehead into them when you have the door open. It's not a good thing. Hurts. So, all right. Went as expected on the passenger side. Took off the weather stripping, took off the weather stripping trim, those screws. Took out the 3 screws along this trim. It came right off. The bottom part slid off. It was kind of tight, but it slid off. And this piece up top, couldn't tell you. There's it's got those little clips. So that's going to be a challenge. So nonetheless, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to bring this windshield up and then bring it over these clips. And I'm going to lay it right down here. So without further ado, folks, now you got to be careful. You don't want to break your windshield. All right. This thing is so freaking loose already. Matter of fact, look at there. It's loose all along the top. This will probably help. I didn't have to use that new windshield tool I got. I'm just kind of cutting it. This is probably what, butyl? Is that what they call it? Yeah. Yeah, it's still sticky after all those years. Now, this top part. And yes, folks, I'm wearing gloves. I prefer not to slice up my hands. This may get a little rough. looks like we're caught up down there. There we go. Get that cut a little bit. All right, flip over to the other side. What could be more exciting than this, folks? I just can't think of much of anything. Tempered glass. It doesn't want to come out on the bottom here, that's for sure. There we go. Get that going a little bit. So the top is totally loose. I may just have to take this out in pieces. Those clips gotta come off because I'll just have to see if, oh yeah, that butyl right there, that's butyl, no doubt about it. I don't know. I can't imagine you'd set the windshield down. I'd figured you'd put those clips on afterwards. Let's see, where's my, let me get a little hammer here. Never done this before, folks, so we're learning together. So let's see if those clips pop off. You know what? They don't come off well, I can tell you that. How do those go on? Doggone, I'm afraid to take them off. I'm gonna bust them. Looks like it's clipped on there, though. You know what? I'm gonna break it. I'll break it. I'm gonna leave it alone. All right, we'll get it out like that. What a freaking mess, folks. There, that's on top of that. Now let's go over to the other side. See if we can start working this out. Where are we stuck here? It's all right there at that one, right up in here. Just got to get that butyl. Oh, come on now. It's amazing. It's supposed to do that. Butyl has been in there, what, 68, so 32, 52, 54 years. There we go. Now, could have been a lot worse, folks. Could have been a lot worse. There you go. There she blows. I'm gonna have to figure out about these clips are all serviceable. All right. Hey, I left the key in it. For those of you that watched any of the videos, get all that butyl off there. When I say I left the key in it, there's the key right there, screwdriver. Dash really isn't too bad, folks. I mean, considering, right? I think that's going to clean up. So I got to get all this vacuumed out. You'd think the VIN should be over here. But guess what? I saw it through the windshield. I'm like, did it just come unglued and pop over to the other side? That very may be what happened. But it sure looks like it's glued right in there. I'll clean up that VIN. But there it is for sure. And boy, there's a lot of rust down in there. All right, we're going to have to get this cleaned up. And yes, folks, there's a little football action going on over there. And let's see. So, The work has begun. Not the engine work, the body work. I'll figure out what I'm gonna do with the windshield. But hey, folks, I'm gonna wrap it up here for tonight. It'll be just a second for you. Got some other chores I got to get done and stuff. Get ready for work tomorrow. Windshield's out. I want to come back in just a couple seconds. We're going to start ripping into the interior, get all that out, and really see what we got to do in there, okay? So be right back. Okay, folks, I got my videographer. Say hi, videographer.
Hello.
No, say hi, videographer.
Hi, videographer.
You know I ain't even saying it right. Hey, welcome back. It's been a couple days, just a millisecond for you. Hey, here's what I've decided. We're at 1,132 subscribers. I haven't been doing a lot of videos lately because I've been tied up in. Show them that mess lined up out there in the driveway. Show them that mess. You know that you don't have to pick up the whole tripod. You know it turns, right? Grab the handle. Okay. The Durango's down still, working with the valve train on that 4.7. The Hyundai went down this weekend. Wasn't the starter, it was a battery. All right, back on me, videographer. Not that anybody wants to look at me. But anyway, here's what we're gonna do on this car giveaway. We are gonna do 5,000 subscribers. We're at 1132 right now. I'm gonna start getting some videos out. I think I'm caught up on life here. Feeling better, caught up on chores, and we got a new paved road out front. Looks awesome. I can do burnouts on it now. Cars aren't going to be covered in dust every day. I'm all over the place right now. Anyway, 5,000 subscribers. I'll put out an official video. I'll put out official rules. I'm still working on understanding, you know, you got to do this per Google and YouTube and all that kind of stuff to make sure you're following their policies. But the bottom line is, at 5,000 subscribers, the day we hit 500, I'll keep working on this. Wherever we're at on this vehicle, we're done. 5,000 subscribers, okay? Now, let's get a close-up, darling. Come in here, if you would, please. I want to show them something. So we had to figure out, darling, it's not rocket science there. I know you're a doctor and everything, but look at these right here. See, remember these clips that were on the molding? The reason I couldn't get that out is because I took the cowl off and cleaned out. See, show them all down through there. I cleaned all that out, vacuumed it out. But this hole's in that bottom trim, they're bolted in there. That's why I couldn't get it off. So I need to shore that one up. Look up here. This is ate up like a football bat. I don't know. I still ain't decided totally what I'm going to do with this. Look at this here. This, you know, I might be able to do a little bit of metal work and just put in some random pieces, but I can't even, guys, I'm not going to go out and spend $2,000 on a scrap 68 Galaxie and cut the roof off and put this one back on. It ain't happening, and you can't buy one. Not that I'm aware of. I'm sure for enough money you can buy anything. The windshield alone, I got a buddy that's got a contract with a company. The windshield alone is $300. $300 for a new windshield. All right, so today we're now that I've rambled for 5 minutes, we're gonna get to clean out this interior. So let's take a look. Tell you what, why don't you hold that door, darling, since it won't stay open. I'm gonna get out all the obvious stuff. Then I'm gonna try to unbolt the seats. We'll do that off camera. I'll get the seats out first. But here's the obvious stuff. Breaker 19. We got us a Convoy. You don't even know that song, do you? I'll play it for you tonight while you're rubbing my feet. All right, we got this. You know what this is for? This is a turkey roaster.
Really?
No, darling, it's not. It's the air breather, which we will not be reusing on this. All right, so let's get out all the obvious. And wait a second, Sony Hi-Fi. We need to play that and see what's on there. I got a tape player in there. We need to see what's on there. Might be Merle Haggard or Conway Twitty or Loretta Lynn or something like that. Don't be throwing that away. All right, This seat won't even go up. You know what? This ain't good, folks. You would think that it was bolted in, but it's all the bolts are up underneath. So I got to figure all that out. All right. So this is just miscellaneous stuff. And hey, if y'all know what this is, what is that, darling? I got no clue. Can you see it?
What the heck? I
Yeah.
didn't get it.
What do you mean you didn't get it?
I was focusing on that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what it is. I don't know. I got no clue what that is. Okay. All right. Let's go to the trunk real quick. We've already gone over this vehicle. All this stuff's got to go though. We're gonna save that nut driver. Oh yeah, that's a little thing. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. It's like a gold mine in there. It's like a whole just nuts and bolts, and they're free.
Right.
Yep. There's a socket. I don't know what it is. That might be savable. That ain't savable. Look at that big one right there. That ain't savable. Some of the stuff's just junk. Anyway, we'll get all this thrown away. I don't know what's in this one. Not much. Just more rusty stuff.
There's a big hole.
Yeah, it's big. That's air conditioning, darling.
That's a big hole.
Yeah, it's a big hole. So you can stand in here. See? That is off the, that goes to the old carburetor. That was the, heated up the doggone, whatever it's called. Oh, there ain't much in here worth saving. There's a socket in here. Those wrenches are toast. This one is toast too. Ooh, look at the little baby pliers. Pull your teeth out. Oh, I'm gonna keep those. I got a little pair of channel locks about the same size. Yeah, cool. All right, this is out. So we'll get, that goes to the CB, that's the antenna. That would go, oh, it's a clip-on. I thought we ain't having no CB. We'll take that out. I don't see anything else up here. Certainly not anything of any value. Oh, pair of points. Look at there. Speaking of breaker 19, for those of you that get that. Oh, darling, here you go. Got you a little barrette for your hair.
What the heck?
Yeah, it's a barrette. You know what that is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I think that's it. I'm curious to see what's behind the seat in here. We'll have to get that out. All right. So, yeah, I'm just going to put some wood in here.
Oh,
I think I'm going to get an old dryer that somebody's got free and just cut the side out of it and screw it in there. Yeah, we want to look as redneck as possible.
yeah.
Okay, come on. All right, let me tell you what. Oh, we got to go to the other side. Come on. I want everybody to see what's going on here as we clean this out. We got to get some work done on this thing. That's all there is to it. All right. Ooh. All right. This trim is good trim. This goes down here, down yonder on the other side, though. That's big money right there. We got yet another case. This is a Power Torque 20-volt impact wrench. That's what's in there. Nothing. That goes in. All this is trash. Ooh, that's a good piece of vacuum line. All right. Glass and broken stuff. This seat I have to be taken out. Nothing in the glove box except this plate here, which I don't know what that is. All right. We do have, I do want to show folks So I'll be salvaging these. These will clean up nicely. Do you know what these are? These are gills, like on a fish. See over here. Come over yonder. They go right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. See on the other side? See, come on, darling. I got more in there. See there?
Yeah.
There's a total of 5 of them. So I need a total of 10. So I need 8. So if you have 10 apples, I'm kidding. All right, but one thing I want to show everybody real quick. Ooh, got to be careful with this trim since I have it pulled off. Okay, I need to grab the camera because I need them to see underneath here real quick. All right, we're going down under. So, to be honest with you, the back floor pan looks rough, and it looks even, I can't even see. My screen went dark. All right, hang on, folks. You can't see the other side, but this side the back floor pan is a little bit rough. This is pretty solid on the front. And these are, I PB blasted these. I'll get these undone. So what I'm gonna do off screen is I'm going to get the seats out, and I'm gonna go ahead and get these, whatever you call them, I forgot. I'm gonna get those out because I guarantee half of these are gonna strip out. So I usually put a Phillips in there and hit it with a hammer, give it a little shock, and we'll take those out. Then we'll come in and get the back seat out. Then we'll get the carpeting out. So I'm gonna get all this trash out of here. Y'all don't need to watch that. There's some more of those gills. There's some more of those gills in here. All right, let's just count them since y'all are asking. So we need a total of 10, right, darling? So there's 2 on the car. So we need 6 more, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. So it's a 5-gilled shark. Not to be confused with a 7-gilled shark. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and work on this a little bit. I'll get you guys back in here. Oh, look at the headliner. Look at that headliner. Oh, that headliner may have to come out if there's trash up in there. It's still in pretty good shape. I think I can take that headliner out and save it because it looks pretty dang good, except for back there in the corner. And of course, this is somebody's carpeting out of their living room. Oh, looky there. That's just carpeting there. Let's see. Yeah, this is what color it used to be right there. Nice gold. Wow. All right, so we'll be back in a few seconds. Go time. Okay, come here, darling. I want to lay all my treasures. So look at that nail. You could pick some buggers with that nail right there. Look, they could get in there. Yeah. Okay, I had to cut bolts to get the seats out. That's it over there. Come on over here. Haven't touched the trunk. You can see these rails on this seat are just ate up. Yeah. Yep, it was bad. All right, but found a golden earring.
I'm missing one earring.
Is that the one you're missing? I don't think so, darling. Oh, look at this though. Guess what this said? Look, we got to keep this one. SOS. Guess what SOS stands for? Shovelhead Owner Society. Even got a phone number if y'all want to call them right there. Call them. That's the Shovelhead Owner Society. That's a keeper. SOS. That's a keeper right there, darling. All right, get a shot in here. I've got these, what do you call them? Thresholds off. I was going to take the console out, but look at that beautiful sky over there. Get a shot of that. We're running out of daylight, folks. So here's what we're going to do. Now, you shoot from in here, and if I scream snake, raccoon, or possum, you run. Okay. Okay, and just leave me to my own devices.
Okay.
Okay, you got get a shot right in here,
Okay.
right in the crack. Oh, well,
Yeah.
yeah, I would say mouse.
Mouse.
Yeah, I would say mouse house for sure. I can't even see if there's any goodies down there. There's so much doggone. Let me just stay right there. I gotta get that seatbelt out of the way. Got to start somewhere, folks. And
Mouse. There's a mouse.
where?
There, it's a live mouse.
Is it alive?
It is.
Where's the cat?
Huh?
Go get our cat. Where's our cat?
Hello, mousey. It's a white mouse.
Yeah.
It's cute. I can hold
Okay,
it.
where is it?
Oh, come over here.
Oh man. Okay,
That's a mouse. It's not running right.
where's it at?
There, it's a mouse.
All right, hang on. Let me get a light. I want everybody to see the mouse. Just hang on, darling. Let me get a light. Let me get a box. Do I got a box? Oh, I got a bucket. I can put him in a bucket. All right. Where's he at? Where's he at? I don't see no
Oh,
mouse.
it's not a mouse. It's like, it looks like a mouse. It's like,
Hey, doggone. Here, hold this light with your other hand. That's a bionic light. Okay, I'm gonna move this seat. You tell me if
it
you
looks like a mouse. It's not a mouse.
mouse.
Sorry, it wasn't a mouse.
Folks, this is what I live with. No.
See, that's a white thing. I thought it was a mouse.
What white? There's lots of this.
This one, yeah.
This.
Yeah.
You can get your eyes checked, darling.
I know.
Good night. Well, it's definitely what? Oh, there we go. Let's see the underside. I'm looking for a build sheet. It's a piece of paper that would be stuck up under here, which the mice would have probably made it their very own. Okay, here we go. Right here. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna be out here all night sweeping that up, darling. All right, now, can I see that light, please? May I see the light? I need some seat belts for the truck. Oh, there's what I'm looking for. Okay.
There's paper over there.
Oh, wait a second. What do I see? Oh, I thought it was tools. Doggone. Doggone. Giorgio. George. Smell it.
Stop.
Just smell it. It smells perfumey.
Mm.
Look at this Giorgio.
That's-
Fake.
that's the
Yeah.
best.
No, Giorgio is Hispanic.
Okay.
I'm gonna get in so much trouble for this video. All right, to get this out. Oh, this is all rusted back here too. What's going on? That back window must be rusted.
Gonna have allergies with this.
You know what? Oh, money. Yeah, let's see what we got. We got it's just a penny. Oh, it's just a penny, just a Lincoln penny. Not a wheat penny. Not that it would be worth anything, darling. All right, let me get okay, I tell you what, let's freeze for a second. Let me get the tools. I got to take the 2 bolts out of the bottom of the seat, so go ahead and... Well, you could have waited till I got out, darling. Do your old husband a favor. Oh, that stuck me. All right, come on in here. So these 2 lag bolts is what holds that back seat in. I saw something in here. It's pretty exciting. I ain't saying yet. All right, first let's get this out. Of course, the armrests are going to be in the way. So I'm going to have to go up and over the armrest. Well, that ain't going to work. Ooh, what's in the bag? Ooh, there's something in the bag. Hey, brand new Ace Hardware, brand new pipe tape. Brand new. That'll save us $1.50. All right. All right, I don't want to have to take these off. There we go. There we go. All right. Yeah, that's like a mouse. Oh! Look at this. Fuzzy dies. I'm not doing this the right way, darling, but I'm doing it the only way I can right now. Who that? All right. More rusted out stuff. All right. All right. Come on back in here, darling. We got all kinds of goodies. We got infestation. We got stuff that'll make you sick. You think I'm sick now? Master Pro ignition. All right. That's carpeting. All right, let's see what goodies we got. Nasty, nasty, nasty. I'm gonna have to dig through here. A pencil. No, I saw something over here. Oh, what's this? Oh, look at that. What is that? That is off a Thunderbird center cap. Can you focus on that? Here, let me get some light on it. Can you see that?
Yeah, this better.
Oh yeah. Put that on top. Don't touch it though. What are the odds of finding some?
It's marble. I see a marble.
Yeah, don't tell them. That's my secret. Look in here. Look at some kid done lost their marbles. And there's some pretty ones in here too, darling. This is like a whole bag of marbles I got now. Oh, there's another socket. Oh, I'm keeping the marbles, darling. Because I lose marbles all the time. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put these marbles in the console here. Here, let everybody see the marbles. They didn't get to see the marbles. See all the marbles? Okay. Okay. All right. Everybody got to see the marble. We're gonna have to end this video. It's gonna get dark out here, darling. I'm gonna keep working and clean this up. I'm gonna get all this cleaned out. Couldn't tell you what that is. Roll of paper towels. I don't see anything else in here significant. There's a doggone bulb that actually looks, that's an 1156 because they're staggered. Put that on top. I only got like 37 of those. I don't need. Oh, what's that? Oh, that would be the cigarette lighter. Shing, shing. Is it? Yep, it's a lighter. Put that on top, please. I think that's going to be all the fun right there. All right. So, floors are, look, I'm through right there. See there? That's a hole. Same thing over here. But the front, you know what? Let me cut this carpet out real quick, darling. And I want them to see the floors up front here. Here. Would you hold that light? Let me get my knife. Just hang on right there. Will you wash that fuzzy dye for me? All right. Excuse me. Okay, I got a knife in my hand. I just want everybody to see what we're dealing with here. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the butt. But we're going to get it done. Good night. Oh, that must be where the bolt used to be. Same thing over here. Same thing over here. Come on now. We got some solid floor there. That ain't solid. It's not. It might, some of that might be salvageable. Where'd you go? Can you see? Or are you taking a picture of my butt?
No, that's why I'm
Okay, all right. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's the ignition box. All right, so this is what we look like over here. Let me get this knife in here. This is just stupid gross. There we go. There we go. All right. So I think we're savable here. There's a couple small holes we'll get rid of. We'll have to, you know what? We'll probably clean this up and neutralize the rust, bottom and top, and then just put some plates over it. Okay, now the front may take a little more work. Hang on, let me see if we're gonna be able to do this. Oh, same thing. Same thing. See? We got some holes in it. And this good news is this stuff it's got surface rust on there, but most of this is savable, which is good news. That gives us a good foundation. Of course, all you multi-million-dollar hot rodders are out there saying, no way, you need to crush that car. Well, that's why we call it street rust, right? This is a poor man's channel. That ain't good. You're gonna have to do a lot of metal work in here, darling. A lot of metal work. Okay, see here? All this is gonna have to be replaced. Look at there. Fred Flintstone. And I guarantee it's the same. I guarantee it's the same on the other side. So I think I'm gonna get a mask on and let's go in the garage. We'll go ahead and end this video. All right. All right. Walk this way. It's a joke, darling. All right. Don't get the football. Like, don't get the football. They'll plagiarize me. All right. Hey, folks. I know this was a short video. We're getting to work on this thing, though. I wanted to, are you watching me? Are you, what are you looking at? Okay. There is an echo, darling, because there's no cars in the garage, believe it or not. There will be soon. Anyway, 5,000 subscribers. Whatever condition this car is in, when we hit 5,000, so we still got about 30, almost 4,000 subscribers, but we're going to give it away. You've seen it run, you know it runs, you've seen the work I've done to it so far. We're just going to keep working on it. Sound like a broken record. Wherever it's at, when we hit 5,000, we'll do a drawing, okay? So thank you all very much. Please like, please subscribe, please share, please be blessed abundantly.